Hello, my wonderful Scorpio. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Now, Scorpio, I want to jump straight in because this is going to be a really full reading for this week. Scorpio, I want to talk to the collective, especially if you have a particular person on your mind, completely regardless now of the type of connection you currently have. Well, actually, I say this every week, but I usually find out pretty early what type of connection you have. Now, I want to cover 5 key areas. Number 1, what is really going on between the both of you? Completely, despite what happened, if something has happened in the past, present, doesn't matter. What is really going on now? Number 2, what are their true thoughts about you? Number 3, what are their big feelings about you? Number 4, can you expect anything from this person? Any action, any sign, any inkling at all? Anything at all? Can you expect anything from them? Number 5, are there any blocks? Any blocks at all? It could literally be ourselves. It could be a person, a thing, a situation. Now, maybe the block is bigger than we anticipated. Maybe it's actually really small. It's like a minor inconvenience, a speed bump. Maybe there's no blocks at all. It's just all in our mind. So let's see, Scorpio, when it comes to this particular person, let's just dive straight in. We have the devil there that came out. That was interesting. Capricorn energy. It is a big card of infatuation, sometimes of self-sabotage, although it is very rare for a Scorpio to sabotage a beautiful situation. So I'm just automatically going to say if there was any type of sabotage here, or someone was being very egotistical, definitely couldn't have been the other person. The cards all want to come out. This is actually insane. All right, here we go. We've got 3, we've got 2, and the last one. All right, Scorpio, this is going to be a very thorough reading. I didn't feel guided to do any extended reading at all for this week. And since then, let's make this a very full reading. So bottom of the deck here, what could be guiding everything between you and this person is the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So it's actually interesting. The person that you're thinking about, now this will not be for all of you. This could be an ex that you are thinking about. And I don't know why. Some of you are kind of feeling maybe they left a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth. They rubbed you the wrong way, for example. Now, why do I say ex? Because more often than not, the Queen and the King of Swords are portrayed as someone that we do have history with, right? Doesn't have to be a full-blown ex, but there is history there, right? Now, interesting that the Queen is looking to the future. Sword is pointing up. Open, honest communication. That one bird is always there. If you even go back to the Rider-Waite Tarot, which is probably one of the oldest decks in tarot, of course, there's always a bird, right? Communication. Excuse me. See, my voice broke, so I feel like communication, it probably will happen, but your head is also above the clouds here. So if your head was in the clouds, I'd be thinking maybe, literally our head is in the clouds or we're full of worry here. But no, perhaps you were quick to cut someone out, probably for a good reason here as well. But this is also about communication. This is literally one of the masters of communication. So I'm wondering, behind this card, is there communication coming up, or do you feel like you need to get something off your chest? Is it even worth it? Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. I kind of feel you're not with this person anymore. Some of you are single as a Pringle, maybe you're ready to mingle here. I feel like it's been a long time coming. This shows a passage of time with the slowest moving knight. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. I don't know. I don't want to say it too early, but you see, with that 9 of Pentacles pre-Empress energy, a lot of you have a high focus now on other areas of your life, such as your money, your stability, your platform, your future, your career. Even if you want to study and expand your resources, your finances, perhaps some of you literally very obvious, have a green thumb, get some vitamin D here. It's a very independent card here as well, but I don't want to say too early, but maybe, I'm going to say maybe. I need to see more cards. It definitely could be that your person, it's been a long time coming, would like to talk to you. And this is whole element that now we're single, the dust has settled, we've gone our separate ways, maybe we should talk. I don't want to say too much, although I would be questioning what is it that they want to say to you though, when all is said and done. Let's split the deck. Yeah. Wow, 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. So yeah, I'm just going to say this can be reopening up lines again of communication. It can even be your person's wish to meet up with you and have some type of reunion, you know, get together, get closer together. It's one of the most fun sociable cards in the deck, of course. It is about being a +1, celebrating life, milestones and all this. So I don't know if they want to recapture that with you, but I don't know how that makes you feel. So what's really going on between the both of you? Let's see. Justice, Libra energy. This is such a positive card. So on its own, it's a big fat yes. On its own, it's very positive, isn't it? The scales here are balanced. They're not always balanced though. So illustrations, placement of the cards are really important. Once you actually understand even just the basics of what each card means, it's very easy then to map out the story, isn't it? But I can see here that there is a need here for a common ground, negotiating, compromising, talking it out here as well. I do feel perhaps your person wishes to correct their mistakes, right their wrongs here as well. So, of course, for the minority of you, there could be some talks here about any legalities, although I don't feel that is for like a lot of you though. So, wouldn't be surprised also if this person wishes to apologize, but it will be backed by more like facts, data, evidence. What are the big thoughts about you, please? Oh, Scorpio, I think this person has an agenda, but not in a bad way, because their thoughts here is the Chariot. Cancer energy, which happens to be the #1 fastest moving energy in the entire deck. We've started off with a lot of majors already. The more majors, the quicker things are coming, right? The more majors, the more that your spirit team and your person's spirit team are orchestrating something to happen. So this could also mean long distance for some of you, not all of you, of course. This shows movement, activity, modes of transport to get closer to you. So this person at the moment is ruminating in their head that they would like to have a very successful conversation with you because it's a personal victory card. It could also mean, which I'm inclined to say, honestly, is that they would like to win you back. Wow. But we're not seeing any cups yet. So this is more of a desire inside their mind. They want to talk to you, but I don't feel like they'll say, listen, I really want you back. At least not yet though. But let's talk about their big feelings for you. All major arcanas, which stands for a very powerful reading. Look at this. So this is in their heart space when it comes to you. It's the Strength card. Leo energy, #8 in the major arcana, which is also coincidentally the card of unconditional love. So they may have rubbed you the wrong way, for example. Maybe left a bit of bad taste in your mouth. I don't feel like you hate them. I feel like you're probably very disappointed and annoyed by them, but their heart has remained kind of beating only just for you. Wow, interesting. Can you expect anything here? Anything at all from this person? This is the first reading. I've done several different star signs before you already. I mean, it's only Wednesday, right? It's actually the 13th of August. You're the first star sign, Scorpio, where it's just all major arcanas. What can you expect? Yeah, you're going to be on the receiving end because we've got the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. So they're going to do something pretty big. Nothing to be afraid of. Remember, I always say that, I mean, it's a pretty volatile card. It can swing either way. But it's definitely either my breakup, my shake-up, my surprise, or my shocking surprise card. Or probably just shocking. But I don't feel like it's anything bad. I feel like they're going to make a very unexpected arrival or announcement very close to you. It's going to come out of left field. So I do feel there's going to be a big action here, which we're already seeing they're thinking about it. So anything to get closer to you. Now, we need to clarify these cards, of course. So we're only scratching the surface. But are there any blocks? Are you the block? Are they the block? Is there anything that's a block? I mean, there's probably no blocks. Okay, so there is a little bit, but honestly, it couldn't have been a lot worse. We do have the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. That's a card of deep melancholia. What's the point, right? Woe is me. And I kind of feel it's not you. It takes a lot to bring a Scorpio down. It really does. Not only are you listed as the most intelligent star sign, you're also in the top 5 of the most strongest star signs. Very resilient, right? It's almost like you got concrete skin, but your skin is your heart, is very soft still, which I absolutely love. You've got a golden heart, but I kind of feel that this is not so much you. I feel like it's more your person, because this is a card saying where you need to actually get over it. Now, what do we mean by that? It's like, snap out of it. Your person may be stuck a little bit in victim mentality mode. So they could just be emotionally blocking any success here. And of course, you can read between the lines. You're highly psychic. You can smell BS a mile away. So I just feel like your person needs to snap out of victim mentality mode, especially if their past hasn't been easy. And then when it comes to you, they'll just add another stripe to their life here. Bonus message, Six of Pentacles. They do, I like this card. Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Gifts may be exchanged. They may use your birthday as an excuse here, for example. Any milestones, any holidays coming up, for example. I mean, let's be honest. If we don't count August, there's only 4 months. 4 months left until the end of the year. I know it's quite scary. We've got the BER, so September, October, November, December. That's going to go flying. Before you know it, we're going to be saying Happy New Year, welcoming 2026. I don't know about you, but I can still remember when we were talking about Y2K, you know, the whole thing about 1999 going to 2000. Everyone was panicking. Nothing happened, but it just seemed like it happened like 5 years ago. Everything's moving fast. Now, this is a card of generosity. It's about equal give and take. It's balancing everything out. That's their intentions here. I have a feeling here that this is more just their feelings are blocking them. They kind of tend to dwell in negativity. Again, woe is me, victim mentality and all this. So that can be a bit of a turnoff for you. I think you like someone as a leader, or at least someone that they speak with conviction, they speak with integrity, they have their own confidence here, that they're not emotionally clingy or needy here as well. All right, we're going to do 2 more. And I really want to dig in deeper. So I kind of feel this is just more of a bit of an emotional block here, where this person doesn't, do they fully grasp what they have with you, what they had with you? I hope they're not just chasing you just to have that goal of saying, you know, oh, I have Scorpio and that's my trophy. So let's see. We've got 4, we've got 3, we've got 2, and the last one. Excellent. All right, here we go. What else is influencing everything? Wow, we've got the Fool. Talking about biting the bullet and going for it, right? The Fool is the first card of the Major Arcana. It is so innocent that it's actually unnumbered. Some people say this card can literally go anywhere in the Major Arcana, right? It's not ruled by a number. Aries energy here, you know, it really reminds us that this person wants to reclaim the purity and the innocence of what they once had with you. It speaks of new beginnings here. They're just going to go for it. Some people might say that the Fool is very naive, too innocent. They don't look before they leap. They're impulsive, unreliable. But they're very serious about you, though. We have the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. We have you. We have Scorpio energy, and we also have Capricorn energy. I see some of you are not going to be really tied to this person. I see that you're going to keep your options open here. Now, in the past, what could have also kind of created a bit of a rift here is that you did feel like an option to this person. Whether they put someone or even something before you, we kind of felt like an option and never chosen here. So at the moment, I see that you're trying to mentally or emotionally project life in the future with them. But just in the meantime, with that 4 of Pentacles, you're keeping your true thoughts, your true feelings, your next move to yourself. There's a bit of closed off energy, a bit of resistance, but I don't blame you, especially if this person cut you out or if they showed a side of themselves that you were not really attracted to. Maybe it was a little bit ugly. It turned you off here as well. We've got the World. Wow. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. So from the first card, we go to the last card of the Major Arcana. So I kind of feel at the moment, are you ready to say yes to them for a brand new chapter, or are you ready to officially close this chapter? That's a bit of a gray area. I kind of feel that you're going to be spoilt with choices in regard to this person and possibly even other people or new situation and events here. So this is actually quite interesting. This person actually does want to correct everything between the both of you. It is a card of karma, the law of the universe. So let's talk about that. Wow. It's pretty obvious that they're leaning towards, they want a fiery, passionate, brand new start with you. The Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Wow. Now the aces are beautiful chapters. We can accept it or reject it. There's no wrong answer. I see here that there's not a yes from you, but there's not an actual no. It's just a bit of that gray area where I think your heart, your emotions need to wrap around what's actually really going on. So the current energy, what is really going on? There is a huge possibility here of having a brand new start. Interesting, isn't it? Their thoughts is, I want to win Scorpio back. I want to win Scorpio back because that's Scorpio. We have the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Look at that. They want to reunite with you. They do want to say sorry. But this apology runs a bit more deeper as opposed to the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups is more heartfelt. It's more deeper. It's more serious, right? It does run deep. I can see here that they are all up in their feelings. We know when people say, I'm in my feels right now. Yeah, it's because it's reached their thoughts right now. It's in their juicy brain that's pumping blood. There's a lot of feelings here. They would like to reunite with you, recapture that romance. That's what they keep ruminating. So now I know kind of like why they want you back. Because they're in love with you, because there are feelings here. That's pretty obvious. Now, let's talk about their heart space. Wow. More major arcanas. The Strength card is clarified by the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. They can be any star sign, remember, but their heart is telling them not only to be brave, be wise, be courageous, stand in your power, be assertive as well. Don't be stubborn though. But this actually stands for a brand new start, wiping the slate clean, having all the tools on the table, i.e. now the experience, the wisdom, the challenges, the losses, and the love for you to start fresh. So everything keeps pointing to the fact that it's their deepest wish, their desire to have a brand new start with you. The Tower, though, is what can you expect from them? So this is either a deal breaker or it's going to open doors for them. Let's see. Wow. You are so not going to see this coming. Again, it's nothing bad. I stand by it. Six of Cups, that is you. That is Scorpio energy. If you don't believe me, definitely look it up. It's ruled by Scorpio. So that is a card of reunion, blast from the past, unfinished business. So this is what you can expect from them. It could even be around your birthday, even beforehand. I think they're going to do a surprise visit, a surprise drop-in. I'm in the area, or a phone call. Can we meet up here, for example? This is double Scorpio energy. You are not going to see it coming, but I see it's going to be a pleasant surprise. This is a very big card of we had melancholia here. This is nostalgia, right? So it's almost like a bit bittersweet. We look at the past and we smile, but we get like a little bit sad because it's like they had you once, but they don't have you anymore. So now this is a card, as I said, that's linked to a little bit of that emotional depression. So there's going to be a very big surprise that they want to get closer to you. They're all up in their feelings right now. They're not thinking as in with their head. And sometimes we have to lead with our heart, with our feelings, right? And that's how they are. So let's talk more about this block, please. King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Listen, if you are dealing with a divine masculine, again, they're just blocking themselves. If you're dealing with a divine feminine, for example, we still have that very strong divine masculine energy. It could be like their own father, a brother, a friend, an ex, someone here that could be not really saying don't do that. It's kind of like messing with their emotions here. That's if you are dealing here with a divine masculine, a divine feminine. Someone could just be messing with their emotions, like you're better off on your own. Why would you do this, for example? You know, don't go back to Scorpio. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Someone is saying Scorpio's too bossy. Scorpio's mean and all this. So if you are dealing with a divine feminine, think about maybe if there's a certain man around them. And of course, like I said, if you're dealing with a divine masculine, they're just blocking their own feelings. So it doesn't really matter kind of if it's a divine masculine or a divine feminine, you know, it's just their emotions that are being messed up here. Either they're doing it to themselves or someone is actually yapping in their ear. And again, if someone's yapping in their ear about you, I just feel like they're jealous. They feel threatened by you because this person, I can already feel it. And the cards are showing it. They hold you in high regard. Bonus message, please. King of Wands. So this King of Wands takes action, right? So we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. So here we have your person trying to be grounded here, right? We've got the communication and now we've got the action. We've got the passion here as well. So I do feel that your person, I like this. Despite what's going on here, they will snap out of it. They'll kind of crawl out of the hole that they've dug themselves emotionally into here, and they will be taking action. The king is looking to the future. So Scorpio, you're thinking about this person, but by golly, they are thinking about you probably tenfold. I'm going to be really honest because I feel like they're more emotional versus you right now. And I'm not saying that you're cold. You can definitely, you know, dive into your emotions, but you're also very well balanced. That's what I love about you, Scorpio, is that balance just comes natural to you. So I don't want people telling me Scorpio's mean, Scorpio's cold. No, it's just that you're balanced. That's the thing. You know what you want. You've always known what you wanted. You say what you mean. Say what you mean what you say, right? So at the moment, it's your person's turn. They're all up in their feelings about you. And another block is like, I'm not good enough for Scorpio. This is it. It's a missed opportunity. That boat has sailed. So they have to kind of stop feeling, easy for me to say it, but catch themselves when they spiral emotionally downhill, because the Magician here in their heart space is telling them, really, if you want Scorpio, instead of saying seeing is believing, they have to say, you know, to see it, I must first believe that I can win Scorpio back, that I can have the opportunity to say sorry here to Scorpio. So again, I don't feel there's any serious animosity or hate here or revenge. I'm not picking that up though. I'm just picking up that we were together and then we kind of went like this. And we're like, okay, that's it. I'm going to move forward. But even though you went this way, your person wants to come back. It's like, hang on, what am I doing? I'm wasting time. There's no one else out there like Scorpio. I don't want to replace Scorpio. So I'm going to go and win Scorpio back here. So I'm actually hearing that they're going to say, I'm sorry for the time that we have wasted. The time wasted as in not being together. So this is actually really, really good. So get ready. This is the unexpected. There's going to be a shocking return. You're not going to see it coming. But I feel like some of you are going to be pleasantly surprised. It's a number 6, which stands for healing, balance, and forgiveness here. So this is actually really interesting. I like the reading. I like their intentions. I like your intentions. Like I said, the 6 of Pentacles tells me everyone's agenda. It's a beautiful generosity card of exchanging gifts here and sweet, pleasant memories. So Scorpio, get ready. Because even though you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you and they're going to take action. So I actually quite like this. Let it come and let it flow. Let it unfold and unfurl before you. I'll see you this Saturday at 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. Thank you for your time. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And please go forth and have a fantastic week ahead because you absolutely deserve it, right? Peace, balance, and harmony will always be yours. Bye, Scorpio.